My name is Coach Tunde Disu, OFR, Officer of the Order of the Republic of Nigeria. Presently, I'm the Executive Secretary of Lagos Junior League. We're all talking about we don't want Nigeria to lose. But I know why it happened that way, because a lot of players were reserved. And because of the first match they played against Poland, it was so hard. A lot of boys got injured. And if you continue using players, by the time you want to pick your finals, it might be very difficult. But apart from that, the formation was not clear-cut system in the first half, because nobody can say who is the top nine, who is the striker. They're talking about the attack, But generally, we got problems too in that match. That is the organization, defensive organization. You have problems with man marking. We have problems of, we have been used to open space marking or mixed marking. Right in the defense, it does not happen that way. I know the right fullback was doing his best, but the guys took an advantage and were attacking from the right side. The left side was tough, was good. And then the two central defenders, Effiong and the other gentleman, they were not coordinating well. And as a matter of fact, you can't beat it if you don't have good midfielders, that defensive midfielders, that defensive four will not work well. So now in essence, I'm talking about the two central midfielders, which have Ndidi and Joel. The understanding was not even happens in the first match against Poland. So we need them to work when they are defending. You must be defending not with only four players alone. The two central midfielders should be assisting, be part of the defensive line, and then maybe one of the attackers, attacking midfielders will drop back, making it 7 defensive line, because we got so many openings in that formation. The second half it was changed to 4-2-3-1. It brought in Igalo. The attack was not sharp enough, because for Alex, I think Alex could have been a good substitute. Because I remember last match, the match he played against Argentina, he came in, it was fantastic. Not that he didn't start. The starting line, they have to be very careful how they pick the starting line. And people that are reserved, who can come in and make some changes, change the game, you need that. And then we're talking about Mikel. The midfield was open. Mikel was not there. There was a reason why he was not allowed to come from his club. But again, he's a player. We want him to be around. And as maybe God wants it that way, because if Mikel got injured, I know for sure if you get injured, the whole team is, nobody will be happy, because he's a captain. Apart from that, the goalkeeper was great. But you should not overstretch the guy, because he almost had a groin injury in the last match. As a young man, ball distribution was not too bad, but again, there was no command in that defensive line. Communication is lacking. The same thing in the midfield. Nobody's talking, and nobody's controlling the team. I know the guy who was the captain didn't do much, Other players like that, but we got a team, and then we must work on their physique, Good for Nigerian team. Naturally, we are very good in, when you talk about speed, we got players with good endurance, we got players with speed and strength, the motor qualities, strength and speed, we have them. But the physical aspect of it, that's why they were taking chances on us, that we looked a little bit small. But these are the boys we have. Regardless, we cannot pull out from the flanks, because they are not tall striker, although Igalo can jump very well. But we need to perfect our square passes. We have to perfect our ball across the front of the central defense or behind the central defense. That's our goal as squad. So we have to practice that, and then make sure that we got a team there. They are perfect in terms of, with the clubs they are coming from. They are coming from the big clubs, and they are very good. But again, to win the World Cup, we'll be perfect in all in all departments. That's what it's called, world champion.